this is BTEC Construction, and today we're going to be looking at the theme sound insulation. Now, sound insulation covers a whole multitude of things when it comes up to the construction of a building. Have you ever had it where you've tried to fall asleep at night and all you've been able to do is hear noise from somewhere else? You see, noise is what is the issue. What is the problem? So much noise can stop you from sleeping at night. Sound insulation is designed to prevent noise. Now, the noise might be something which is adjacent to you, so it could be next to you. So if you lived in a terraced house, that sound might be the person next door. If you live by a main road, it might be the cars passing by. If you live near an airport, it might be aeroplanes that are taking off. Sound insulation is whatever is adjacent, whatever is closest to you. Now, sound can travel in different ways. It certainly can pass through your floor, through your walls, through the ceiling, through your windows. So there's a multitude of things that you can do to improve the sound insulation for your house. First of all, you could add double glazing or triple glazing, and that will deaden the sound that passes out of your house. It will also deaden the sound that comes into your house as well. You might have acoustic ceiling, which stops the sound from bouncing up to the roof and coming back down again. Ironically, plasterboard, which is the most common thing in the house for the walls, is a very good way to deaden sound as well. You might have sound insulation quilts, and these are things that you can put on the walls or you can put under the floor, and this will deaden the sound of people walking. So if you've ever been in a hotel and you're walking through the carpets, down the corridors towards your hotel room, you'll notice that they would have acoustic quilting under the floors, which will deaden the sound of what you are doing. If you're building a hotel as well, you might use high density blockwork, which is going to deaden the sound, certainly from passing through the brickwork into somewhere else. Now then, the main question is it part of the building regulations? And yes, it is. The sound insulation is not just to do with containing the sound on the inside of the house and preventing sound travelling from the outside of the house. Sound insulation also has two other purposes. One purpose is very good at adding additional insulation into the house. So it increases your R value, which then lowers your U value, which is the heat which is left from the house. So sound insulation is very good for keeping the thermal insulation of your house much better. Also, not only that, sound insulation is also very aesthetic. It looks nice, it is pleasing to the eye, and it looks very eye-catching. Now, as part of the building regulations, if you're building a huge tower in the middle of a city, you will have sound restrictions as well. Those that live in the adjacent workshops and work areas and in hotels and all the other buildings around your building site will not want the additional passage of sound. They will not want noise where they are working. So around your building site, you might have some acoustic matting that goes all the way around your building site, which deadens the sound that's coming out of your building site. You might also have a look at the machines, and you might also want to add a silencer on the exhaust of all these machines, and that will reduce the sound even further. Now, have a look at the worksheets that are provided for BTEC Construction. Have a research what is sound insulation, what is noise, and how can we prevent noise from passing from one area of a building to another. Okay, this is BTEC Construction.